everyone, Nadeem here with PC.Solutions.Net. So today we're going to talk a little bit about security. I know you're probably tired of listening to security and security related stuff, but it is important, and it's the state of security is only getting murkier and it's not getting better. So we wrote a report, and I want to bring your attention to this. It's the cybersecurity crisis. And the reason why we did this report is when the pandemic hit, a lot of companies allowed their users to work remotely, and a lot of times they didn't have the right protections in place. And we were anticipating that it was going to cause a major issue as these users start working remotely. But the issue, there was a little uptick, but it wasn't as bad as where it is now. And it could be that the bad guys took some time to figure out what's happening. The issue right now is it's gotten so bad, even companies that have protections in place like MFA and applications that they're using for authorization, they have FIDO keys, they're using a lot of sophisticated technology, but the bad guys keep getting around that. So much so that Microsoft is now thinking of going back to the drawing board with their MFA technology, because the bad guys can simply steal a session token and go about their business. For this, we wrote this report, and I'm going to share my screen here. This is about the protections that every business needs to have in place, not just small business, every business. So it's not large, it's not small, it's anybody out there. So now, before we get into the technicalities of all of this, one of the things that every business should have in place is cyber insurance. If you don't have cyber insurance, you need to have it. It's not enough to have the cyber insurance as a rider on your general liability or umbrella policy. You need to have cyber insurance by itself, and most cyber insurance companies will also provide you access to resources when something bad happens, when an incident happens. So that's one of the things that you need to have in place. So much so that we will not implement our tech res program for customers who do not have cyber insurance. It's that important. The other thing is, what kind of security do you have in place right now? For example, in our tech res program, we will monitor, and this is an automated system that we have. The system monitors where a user logs in from, and then it also monitors an authorized device, where that authorized device is. So if the location of the person and the location of their device are different, and the location of the person that's logging in is not one of the approved locations, that's a red flag. The system will automatically block that sign in. It will automatically clear all sessions. And that's where the key is. The reason why we clear all sessions is a lot of times the bad guys, they get around MFA by stealing session tokens from user machines. So if the bad guy has a stolen session token, their machine is approved and trusted by Microsoft. Let's take the example of Microsoft. So their machine is trusted. And that's why when we detect this kind of behavior, we clear all sessions, so that even if the bad guy has a session token, they will not be able to connect anymore. They will have to re-authenticate, and they will need to have that MFA, the username, password, and the MFA application, access to that application. So that right there is a security benefit. When you implement something like this, is it takes care of the session token theft that's happening right now. And I'm not saying don't implement MFA, that it's been compromised. Implement MFA, it will enhances your security so many times over versus no MFA. But just MFA is not enough. You need to have other processes in place to be able to detect and clear those sessions, block user logins, and force changes to sessions and accounts. So hopefully that will help you out. I will put the link to this report in the video. It's PC.Solutions.Net, the cybersecurity crisis, separated by hyphen. So it's the hyphen cyber hyphen security hyphen crisis. Go through this report and see if it makes sense. It will give you some ideas on what kind of technologies you need to put in place to get protected and be safe. Now is the time to do it before something bad happens. So with that, everybody, have a great day and be safe.